A mother in Wyoming wanted to punish her daughter for skipping class, so Janine Crutchfield decided that it would be a great idea to follow her daughter in school and film her as she was doing so. And the results might be considered bullying, but we'll let you guys decide. Let's take a look at the video.
14-year-old Ricky Durant's mother heard she had recently skipped class, and to teach her a lesson, Jeannie Crutchfield surprised her daughter showing up in the hallways with a video camera.
I told you and I warned you, make me come to this school because you can't act right.
The taunting, taping, and tormenting went on for a full 3 minutes.
We're gonna hold hands and we're gonna go to class and sit together. Isn't that great? Mommy and daughter, yay, we're going to class together.
As if this humiliation in front of her classmates wasn't enough, Jeannie Crutchfield posted the video on Facebook where more than 30,000 people viewed it. And while she was definitely not enjoying the process, Ricky Durant said she knew her mother was acting in her best interests.
All right, I'm torn on this. I'm really curious what you guys think, right? On the one hand, it's a little over the top. Like, okay, Mom, just bring it down for a second, right? And, you know, people say, oh, it's bullying. Like, you know, you shouldn't do that to kids.
She was, like, bullying her daughter.
I know. She's like, oh, yeah, what? No, oh, yeah,
like,
you're
all
gonna
up
show
in her
school,
face,
right?
like, oh, mommy, daughter, I'm going to hold your hand.
Right. On the other hand, it's a parent who actually gives a shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, man, that's not so bad. It seems like a win.
You know, I knew a guy who worked with troubled kids, and he said that the only kids that he knew he couldn't help were the ones who didn't have anybody who loved them at home.
Oh, that's so sad.
So if they had someone who loved them at home, they could save them because they knew someone cared for them or whatever. And this is so she might be, you know, overbearing. She might be doing it a little, you know, too much. She gives a shit about her kid. So that kid knows that her mom cares, and it still might be a little humiliating for him, but she's not humiliating her like she's not hitting her in public. Like my parents hit me in public, and other people, we got hit in school all the time. We got hit by our teachers, and the priest would come beat the shit out of us. Everybody's beating the shit out of everybody.
Love, Jimmy.
It was a lot of love. And I saw a woman come in and pull her daughter's underwear down in front of the class in 3rd grade.
Oh my God.
And hit her daughter with a ruler over her ass in front of the entire class, and the fucking nun let it happen.
Now that is Catholic.
That is we're super Catholic.
You know you're Catholic when.
That's insane.
Yeah. So that kind of, and the teachers would take, if your desk got too dirty, they would just take it in the middle of class and just dump it on the kid, and the kid would have to sit there and like in the middle of class and then try to clean his shit up again. So they would humiliate you for real all the time where I grew up, right? So that's why this seems like nice. And it seems like, oh, she cares. She's going to come to school. It's like, yeah, my mom gives a shit about me.
In this case, I think that there could have been a good middle ground. First of all, I can totally see my own mom doing this, but she wouldn't film me. She wouldn't like insult me while we're on campus, and she certainly would not post it on Facebook. My mom would be like, okay, you're skipping class? Well, for a week straight, I'm gonna go to school with you. Or she'd do something like that, right? Which would be embarrassing enough. But putting it on Facebook, I think that just went a little too far.
I like how they said it's viral because it got 30,000 hits. Well, once this goes up, we'll double or triple that. So it's about to get worse. All right, Wes, what's your thoughts?
No, look, my thought is, it's great she cares her daughter's going to school. Don't put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't humiliate her and then try and humiliate her in front of the world for something that's going to be there forever, unless it's like really funny, which it didn't look that funny.
Yeah, I know. I'm against humiliation as a tool to get people to act a different way. I don't think you should humiliate someone. I think that you can find a punishment, you know, like maybe she's grounded. How about you ever try grounding her? You ever try doing something else? Humiliation is always a bad way to teach someone how to act better.
Okay, you've all made good points, but I'm not going to let you guys off the hook. We're going to vote. Okay, so of course you guys are right. The middle ground is best. She goes to school but doesn't post it on Facebook. Okay, we all agree. Now, guilty or not guilty for the mom, okay? You're gonna have to vote one way or another.
Guilty of what?
Of doing the wrong move, right?
The Supreme Court is always like super detailed and
Yeah. Don't ask too many questions, okay? Right. Court's in session.
All right, sorry.
Okay, all right. Guilty or not guilty?
If I'm considering the whole package of what she did, guilty.
I'm going not guilty. She cares about her kid. She went over the top, but definitely not guilty.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Oh, split. Okay. All right. Let's do a poll. Okay. TYTnetwork.com. Is the mom guilty or not guilty? Let the people decide. Plus the Chief Justice. Yes. Jesus. Is the mom guilty or not guilty?
I gotta say guilty, man. The whole thing of embarrassing them in front of people and sharing that, I don't like that.
Voice of reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Luckily, we went to the people before we went to you, so your vote is irrelevant. But I thought you would come the other way. That you'd come in with some Mexican mom story. Oh yeah, she used to beat me, and this is no big deal.
Because it happened to me and I hated it. I wouldn't want to do it to my kid and then share it on social media. Fuck that.
Oh God, how much fun of you would they have made?
Oh.
Nonetheless, the TYT nation will decide the fate of the mob, and then nothing will happen.